Hello, you're probably wondering how did she go off to? Well, yeah, I was doing a course and come back, but by gosh, I cannot believe that 3D world and how people are in and literally honoring their controller. I'm blown away with it, and to the point that the people that aren't awake, you can't even get through to them. It's not even worth it. And so I didn't bother. I just had that smile, and a friend said to me she couldn't get over how quiet I was, and because I just had to let it go over my shoulder because I needed the certificate. Yeah, and I had to be on a course, so I did what I needed to do. But I'll tell you, when I finished after 2 days, I slept. I have not been in that lower frequency for so long, and honestly, as much as I enjoyed it, I couldn't wait to get out of it. And I literally have honored myself and taken that time out to rebuild and come back. And so went shopping with my daughter, and it's like there was an SOS out there that we did not hear, because we were shopping for probably 4 hours out there yesterday, and honestly, in the 4 hours we came across four more people that were not wearing the nappy. And I said to her, what has happened? Where are the people like us? Oh my gosh, where are you? And we were in the plaza, and it was insane. We went into every shop. We never got asked. And yeah, I think it was because we were so shocked that we ended up pulling that energy in. And sure enough, one challenged. But she bullied us. She literally bullied us. And I would not comply against her bullying. And so shortly after, there was a big announcement that not one person was allowed to be walking around without the nappy on. And I put my hand up. I just couldn't believe it. So I walked out. Enough was enough. And that's why I can't go shopping, because I was so disheartened on seeing that everybody was like this. And my daughter and I looked at each other and thought, had we come down on another spaceship and landed somewhere else that we're meant to, because we were stunned, and yet we stood proud knowing that it is not in our psyche to be like everybody else. And that was something I reminded her of, is that I brought the kids up to never be a sheep. And that was from day one. And it's something the kids will always, well, they're not kids, they're all adults and left home, but they know they were brought up that way. So for them to walk out there and stand up for what they know and what is the truth. So what I wanted to do was do a full spread today, because I am feeling people out there have lost the confidence within themselves, and they're falling back into not being able to stand up. And I wanted to bring through a spread to see us through for this week, because honestly, there is so much happening out there. And, you know, sit back and think. We always said that the mandates were going to be lifted. Well, that happened. The mask were not going to be, 100% that it was law that we had to wear it. That was lifted. And I don't know what memo went out there for the weekend, but I went out in Wellington, well, Lower Hutt to be exact, that everybody was to wear it. And yeah, couldn't get over that. And we knew that the market was going to start crashing. Well, it's going to crash, but the share market, if you know your shares, you can see it's literally going down like that. That's what we've been waiting for. Also, the real estate market, honestly, the prices are literally going down. We were also told the petrol was going to go up. That is seriously out of control. And we're also with the Queen herself, and yeah, been ill at the Jubilees, and then they use the hologram in the carriage. Well, come on, if that wasn't a big enough sign. So you're not alone, you are not going crazy. And if you are feeling sad, well, yeah, you're saddened of watching everyone around you believe that nothing has changed and we're the weird ones. So let's pull the spread, let's do the spread to give you that confidence, and just know the markers are certainly there and it is rolling out. So it's not a negative, it's all a positive. So let's do a spread for this coming week. Can you show us and guide us that we are still on track? Because I haven't done this one for a while. Okay, so I'm just separating them all up. Okay, so here we go. Our first card. Let's pull the first card, and what do we got? Heart chakra. So yeah, feel it in your heart. Feel it in your heart, because this is, our heart is expanding and our awareness. And that's the focus right now, is feel everything in here. Do not use this. This is something really strong that we're all learning about, is that I have noticed so many people aren't watching the videos anymore, of just so many people out there. And it's because you're not resonating to the frequency of that person anymore. So feel it in your heart. Stop listening to here, listen here. And that is your answer right now. Okay, so your next card, where have we got? Love begins, because that is what you're following. You are seeking the love and the connection of others through your heart chakra. Better put that card so I can see it. The heart one. And allow it to flow, because this is what this whole spiritual shift and reconnection, that you, when you came in, you lost the connection and you were bombarded over the years, okay, with all these rules and regulations. And after, you know, between 7 to 9, you literally are programmed from your parents, from your school, your elders, on what is and how to think. But what we're doing now, we are literally lifting our vibration in the Schumann wave and the spikes that are coming through at 60 hertz. The frequencies are coming in and it's lifting the planet, and we're opening. So the main thing right here is connect. Get into your meditative state. Another one. Because your intuition. Oh, that's perfect. That goes perfectly with what I'm saying. Because when you're listening to here, you intuitively are opening your third eye right now. This is by lifting the frequency, you are opening up. You're opening up your awareness, and that is your main thing that you want to be doing right now, is really connecting in. And when you connect in, oh my gosh, okay, because transformation. Even when I'm talking right now, you can feel the confidence, you can feel the energy. And how beautiful is this? Okay. Breathe that energy in. The transformation that you are going through is absolutely gorgeous. Allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to be it. Because once we spread our wings and not worry what everybody else is doing out there, because you've got to remember, the control is so strong, and I don't know what message is going out there at the moment, but we are really finding it within ourselves, how strong we are. And that's what I need you to find, is that strength inside. Do not weaken. Do not weaken at anytime, because here we go. Your third eye is opening, because look, what did I just say? Your intuitive side. This is so important this month. Your awareness around you, your awareness is showing you where you've come from to where you are right now. You've come such a long way, and do not fold and fit back in. It's too easy. If you fit back in, you're only going to have to come back up. Whereas when you naturally hold your space, you can naturally just go forward. Okay, so you've been in this space for too long. Let that go down and allow the energy to come up, to allow your intuitive side, because so many at the moment aren't using that side of themselves. They are like, I'm over it. I'm just going to go back into how I was. I can't be bothered. It's gone on for too long. I know right from wrong, but I'm standing out too much. I'm not coping with it. Okay. So we are in the waiting game. Okay. This is now to 3 months. So you are in there, and yeah, it is tight, but it's flourishing. I know in August, there is so much with the flights and the flying, the restrictions, but they've got to make it scary, because they're not getting and they're not achieving, because it's crumbling all around them. So they're going to make it become really scary for you right now, and too many are falling back into their old ways. And when you fall, you will forget. It's just a waiting game, because they're watching how many people aren't wearing this. And honestly, after what I just saw, holy cow, everybody was wearing one. Okay, 3 to 6 months, spiritual union. Okay, that is confirmation for me. We are all over Rover, okay? Because you have really connected into your spiritual self. And today it's really talking about a lot of connecting within here. You're finding your connection, and let your cup be filled. Go on these retreats. Go on meditative states. Go by the sea. Really fill your cup. Because if you do not fill your cup, how can your intuitive side connect? Okay? And especially with the healers. Connect with the healers and connect with your Mother Earth as well. Okay, we have now got be patient. I know that's a huge, especially when we've just been told we're in the waiting game. But that is a really powerful message. Patience. It took thousands of years to get in this situation. Why do we believe that they can fix it up just like that in 2.5 years? Because we're coming up to our third. I know this time next year, we will be completely out of this. It is going to take a while, but what they're doing, they're gradually doing it. But you've got to remember, there is still the other side operating. And how are the others going to wake up if they cannot see? So it's got to get scarier. And that's when it's like, oh, what the hell? Something will connect. But there is a program that will wake them up and eventually. So we wait. So be patient. Do not give in. Too easy to give in. I'm a Leo. I never give up. Okay, because this is what we're doing. We're following the light. Breathe that light in. Because if you weren't following the light, you would be going down, and so much would be happening to you because you would be getting bombarded. It takes you to lift up. Lift your energy up and lift your vibration. When you lift your vibration, you become more at peace. This is what we're needing to do right now, is connecting. And it's really interesting because they're just showing me right now that if we play in the 3D reality, you're missing the link of the awareness, because when you're aware, you connect into it naturally. So then your intuitive side enhances. So without you putting the effort in, how are you meant to intuitively connect? You'll still stay the same. A lot of people ask me, I want to be able to do what you do, but I put a lot of time into it. I don't just bang, it's there. I've put time into this, developing it, and being on my own and lifting my vibration. Because when you connect to this light, honestly, you will have no fear. But if you blend in, that is where the fear stands. Okay, victory and success. It is, you know we've won. You know it's all there. But how does one know to change or shift if the others don't stand up in that light and pump that energy? Because there's so much darkness and sadness. There are so many people struggling out there. So use your light to pump, to help them. Because without you putting that energy in, how are we going to lift them up? Because I'm blown away, literally blown away with the shift and the energy time change. Right, this one here. This is the outcome, is letting go, literally letting go the emotional loss of what we thought life was meant to be. But it's not, because when you connect into your heart space, you connect into source. When you connect into source, you do not have a problem knowing what is right from wrong. And when you are in that heavier density, you get drained because you vibrationally do not resonate to that frequency anymore. And that's really, really big to be aware of. Now, I just got 3 cards now. Okay, where we go? Yeah. You are, and they are really playing this card on your wall, the disruption card. You either are going back in, trying to fit in, but you have been separated by the light. The light creates the separation, so you no longer can be held down, because when you concentrate, you can breathe the light back in. And that is what the cards are saying to you right now. You either have a choice of staying in there or coming out here. And I know which way I want to work. So this is where we're going forward. You have that choice. Or are you blending and having that behind you? You really need to work out which way and which side, because there's no sides at the end of the day. It's your internal flame and enhancing. So yeah, okay. Oh, I love this. So I send you love to breathe in that energy and lift your vibration, because you do not need to be stuck in there. Your throat chakra, you have a voice. You are born with a voice, but you've been dialed down to be able to speak up, okay? You are being challenged. You are challenged that you cannot cope with any more stress. So that's why with the people yesterday all walked around like this. It's because they cannot use their voice anymore. They can't cope with the confrontation. Well, guess what? The only confrontation is that they ask you, do you have an exemption? You're not wearing a mask. Yes, I have. Is that so scary? I'm the one that you would not like my response, if you ask me. But honestly, feel that energy and allow your voice. Stop being squashed down because you have the fear that nothing is happening out there. It is, I can assure you. So when you connect your energy straight back up and feel that love, you will find your strength. Because once you find your strength, your passion is ignited, and honestly, you will pump. This is when you can feel this instead of this, because so many people are walking around like this and not having this experience within themselves anymore because they fear so many things. So build your awareness, build yourself up, and then you can achieve whatever you need to achieve. Okay, so they're just asking me right here, right now, is this card here. And when you believe in yourself and get that passion back up and burning strong, this is when financial and material changes start happening. Because when you are on that frequency of the light and the love, and when you believe that everything of your love can flow out, you can receive. So honestly, I know there's a lot of people struggling with money, but get yourself balanced. Go in the garden and just spend some quality time. And I know if you've got the children, after the children go to bed, go out in the dark and just be. Just be. And when you can quiet yourself down, write down. Bring in the flow of love from the universe. Because when you can bring it into yourself, you can flow it back out. And from there, you can put the manifestation in, because money is only an energy. Put it in there to receive. And when you receive, you become so much more connected within yourself. So I hope this helps. And just know that we still are on track. And oh my goodness, they're telling me there's 3 more cards I had to pick. This is a long one. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay. How perfect is this? Fertility. That is letting you know, bring in your energy by connecting, going out with the trees and bringing that balance in. Because you are being deceived. There is deception in the camp, which we know. But if you allow that to consume you, control you, you will wear your mask. But if you step back and connect with your inner self, you have the strength, because only then you'll be showing your power. And your power will get you through wherever you need to go. So claim your power and stop allowing the opposite to control you. So I send you so much love and passion with this reading. That is pretty much exactly what is happening. Breathe it in. Breathe in that love, because you have got this. So I thank you so much for listening to this, and let's keep going, because we are so positive on what is going on. There is so much going on in the background, and honestly, the markers are really showing themselves right now, and it's laughable. So hold your strength, hold your head up high, and have that determination. And honestly, find your power and your strength within, because who you're watching should be helping you to get through this time. Okay, that's enough from me now. Have a magical day. Till next time. See you later.